actually, a poem I'd like to say now. Last week, I did told a poem of the early New Zealand poet R.A.K. Mason. That lovely poem, Judas Iscariot.
Yes, love that.
Well, and he, as I mentioned last week, he wrote most of his poems. Mason wrote most of his poems when he was a teenager or in his early 20s, and then he just stopped. And it was only just a very odd poem that came up after that for him. I think it must have been a major disappointment for somebody to do that, to have had a productive youth and then burnt out, or whatever. He became involved and always was deeply involved in social, excuse me.
What's happened there?
In union matters.
Yeah.
And, just banging my head. It's all happening on the beachcomber today.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm still here. And, but every so often he did write a poem in later years, and this is one of them. And with Anzac Day coming up tomorrow, I thought I'd like to take the chance of reading this poem by R.A.K. Mason. It's called Sonnet on MacArthur's Eyes. And there's a little newspaper report that he quotes at the beginning. So this is from September 1950. This poem's dated, and the quote from the newspaper report says, "General MacArthur looked down on the bodies of 4 young Korean soldiers. That's a good sight for my old eyes," he said. So the poem goes, "I have known old eyes that have seen many more aspects of warfare than this man has seen. Eyes that have looked on Gallipoli or the keen edge of battle with the Boer, or even an older war, have known Balaclava and the mutiny's evil score. Such eyes as I've known them, old, have always been eager to see spring flowers and the youth that mean mankind's spring after war's winter. Never before have I known of anyone whose old eyes rejoice to see young men lying dead in their own land. Never have I known one who, of his own choice, follows up the machines of death to take his stand over the slain and in a quavering voice declaim his joy at youth dead beneath his hand."
Ah, love that.
It's a good poem, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great poem.